Hey, how are you doing? It's Pat again from MK Scholars, and I'm greeting everyone who's following us. Whether it's your first time on MK Scholars or you follow us every day for scholarship news, job opportunities, internships, and the other opportunities, welcome back to our YouTube channel, okay? What we're going to talk about today, actually, so this one is for the international students, okay? I've been being asked by the many international students from Ghana, from Nigeria, from South Sudan, from Kenya, from Uganda, and the other countries. They've been telling us, you guys should also try to take, guiding videos in English because we all don't understand Kinyarwanda. And that is why we are here to guide you in English, in the language that you understand, okay? And as you all know, we have two YouTube channels, the one for Kinyarwanda and the other one for English. That is what we are right on right now. And we always try to update about the scholarship or opportunities, especially talking about guiding videos to guide you how to apply for the scholarship, okay? And as I was saying, what we're going to talk about today is that University of Rwanda has called for the application, for the admission application. It's kind of like for the second intake because the other one, it's been just 2 months since they closed the first one, okay? And as of right now, the admission application at University of Rwanda is now open until 18th of September, okay? So if you're an international student and you really want to come and enroll and study at University of Rwanda in Rwanda, you gotta make sure that you apply before the deadline, or you contact our team to help you with the application, with the application process, okay? And the reason why I'm right here, as I was saying, is just to guide you, to tell you what is needed, the documents, that you need to, to get them ready for you to make your application stand out of from others, okay? Because as you can see, as you know, there are many students are applying to this university, many international students and even national students. So the students who are going to be selected, those who are going to be admitted, of course, they have to make the application stand out from others, okay? And that is what you have to do. And that is why I'm right here, to tell you how to make your application like that, okay? As usual in our website, and it's what we use. Our website is called MK Scholars, and if you wanna, if you wanna visit, you can visit anytime, every day, for the scholarship opportunities and all those, mentioned opportunities, okay? And you can see this is our homepage, and what we're going to talk about is this one. And I always tell you that you always have to click on read more, okay? Once you visit our website, of course, you're going to find many opportunities, okay? But of course, for you to know what is yours, talking about the grades that you have, the marks, I'm talking about the marks, talking about the eligibility criteria. Of course, you really wanna come and click here on read more, okay? Once you click on read more, that is when you're going to be able to read all the information about any posted scholarship opportunity or any job opportunity, okay? And I always tell you to check out three things. The first one is eligibility criteria section, because this is when you're going to find out if you're eligible for the for the application, for the scholarship. And the second one is going to be about the available programs, because you want to make sure that if the program that you really want to pass is also being provided under that scholarship opportunity, okay? And the third one, the last but not the least, is going to be about it's going to be about the scholarship benefits, because you do want to check if the scholarship is partial or full, and it also aligns with with your career interest or with with your interest, okay? And clicking on read more, of course, you can see the University of Rwanda is pleased to announce the call for the applications for the admission into its undergraduate academic programs for the students who have completed the Senior 6 in 2025. So if you are here, if you're an international student and you graduated, if you are here as a national student and you graduated, you finished your high school in this 2025, this July 2025, you're eligible for this scholarship, for this admission, for this application, okay? But then, if you're national student and then you graduated from high school, you graduated from secondary school before 2025, you are not eligible for this scholarship. For this, I'm confusing them, for this application, okay? But as an international student, all the international students are eligible for this admission application, if all of them, they got their equivalent certificate in 2025. It doesn't matter if you're an international student, maybe from Kenya or from Ghana, and you finished your high school maybe in 2021, 2029, 2019, or 2020. You can ask for the equivalent certificate at NESA here in Rwanda, and then you get it like in 2025. That means that you'll be eligible for this for this admission application. Okay, so don't like confuse them. Only the national students are the ones who are not eligible if they graduated from high school before 2025. But if you're an international student, maybe you graduated from 2019, you graduated from 2018, you graduated from 21, any year that you graduated from before 2025, you are eligible for this admission application. But of course, if you apply for the equivalent certificate in this year, okay? As you all know, all the international students are required to have equivalent certificate to be able to come and study here in Rwanda. Because I think we talked about this equivalent certificate. Equivalent certificate is a document as an international student that you're going to need. Because, for example, let me give you an example, saying that maybe, let us say an international student from Kenya. If you graduated your high school, if you did your high school in Kenya, you will need the equivalent certificate, okay? And this equivalent certificate is going to showcase your grades, your grades in Rwandan system from Kenyan system. You know what I mean? For example, if in the Kenya, like on your degree certificate, they show the grades maybe out of 20. That means that you're going to need the equivalent certificate that is going to change that kind of system, the grades from 20%, from 20 out of 20 to out of 100. Because here in Rwanda, on degree certificate, all the marks are out of 100, out of percent, okay? That means that each and every international student is going to need equivalent certificate for him or her to come and study here in Rwanda. If you don't have one, you should contact our team for us to help you apply for one, okay? Because the equivalent certificate can take like 7 days, can take even more. That is why you have to go for it beforehand. For your own good, okay? So that is what I was saying. And of course, eligibility criteria, as I was saying, this does not concern for the international students. For the international students, just have, you must have just applied for this equivalent certificate in 2025, okay? And this is what I was talking about. Candidates, international candidates with MESA equivalent certificate dated in 2025. If you're an international student and then you applied for the equivalent certificate in 2019, in 2022, in 2024, then that equivalent certificate is unqualified, okay? Of course, if you're an international student and you really want apply for at the University of Rwanda, of course, you need to have a equivalent certificate granted or dated in 2025, okay? It doesn't matter, the year you graduated from. What matters is the date, is the year you are going to apply for the equivalent certificate. And as I was saying, we can help you get, this equivalent certificate in this year, okay? Not even more than, 5 days, okay? And of course, all the programs are available. I know many international students are always interested in medicine, in dental surgery, in pharmacy, in civil engineering, in architecture. I can say that's all they are interested in. That is what I'm saying. So if you're an international student and, any program that you want to pass here at the University of Rwanda is available, okay? And if you need help with, as I was saying, if you also need help with, with application process, with admission application process at the University of Rwanda, you have to click here. As an international student, you can come and, fill out this form. This form, you'll fill it out, your names, as I'm saying, your full names, your date of birth, gender, marital status. Do you have a disability? Say yes. You fill this out and you submit it. And then, of course, will be honored to assist you in the application process, because we have already assisted many international students with in this application for the first intake. So this is kind of like the second intake, and we are also ready to assist you guys. I'm talking about the international students. For the national students, I made a video in Kinyarwanda. You can go to our MK Scholars, another YouTube channel called MK Scholars, and you check it out in Kinyarwanda. But this one is for the international students, okay? Talking about the required documents for the international students, of course, and as an international student, as I was saying, we are going to need equivalence certificate provided or dated in 2025. That is one. Also, as an international student, you are going to need degree certificate of secondary education. This is a kind of like a diploma, high school diploma. That is the second one. The third one is going to be about the valid passport, because as an international student you're going to need a passport. And then of course I talked about this equivalence certificate. This is for the national students, and it doesn't concern you. It is more, it's more about the national students, who did their high school outside of Rwanda. And also for the other one more thing for the international students, you will need to pay application fees of 60,000 if you are from if you are from a country apart from East African countries. Maybe if you're from Ghana, if you're from Nigeria, you're going to need to pay application fees of 6,000. But if you're from East Africa, maybe Kenya, Uganda, you're just going to pay as the same as what Rwandans pay, 5,000. Okay, that was all. And of course, if you need help with application process, I told you have to fill out this form. And if you also need the help with with applying equivalence certificate, so that you can be eligible for this admission application, you can also contact our team. Okay, our phone number is 250 11161. Okay, that was all, and this was Pro from MK Scholars. Blessings over blessings. Let me know if you have any question. Okay.